Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies baseball starts right now. With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. Eric, who should we keep an eye on? Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. In. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Christopher Jones set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. These Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And it's been a perfect start to the road trip, too. They get the 3-game sweep to start it out. And now they come in here full of confidence and looking to keep that streak going.
This is hit softly to third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Number 87 steps into the box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up. Into the box, Christopher Jones, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at Christopher Jones digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Softly hit toward the hole. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Number 87 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
This is a big inning here.
Leading off the inning, Christopher Jones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, it's always important to get that first out. Put that offense on their back heels.
And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 4-3.
Final line score.
Good night from Philly.
For the victorious.
With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, how about come out here and just swing for the trees? This is a great hitter's park, and you might need a big showing out of your offense to give them a chance to win. So this is the place to do it.
Leo Moya gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last time out, he gave him 7 strong innings. Got his ball club to win. They'll take that again from him here.
Christopher Jones will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
Here's the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. Flores is there, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Mets 1 and the Phillies nothing. Striding into the box, Christopher Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies nothing. Christopher Jones stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 3-1. Leading off the inning, Christopher Jones, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Pollock. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Phils have cut it to a 3-2 game now.
This is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
3 errors.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation. Daytime baseball from the home of the Phils since 2004, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Christopher Jones will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. These Mets, EK, as they take the field here today, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
But they are in for a tough test here this afternoon as they are facing one of the best pitchers around. But the way they've been playing lately, I don't think they're going to be too fazed by it.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, heading for second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
On the money.
And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, Yan Gomes
Number 15 stands in. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Jones up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Well, with 2 strikes, you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he could only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Leading off the inning, Christopher Jones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A.J. Pollock will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he just fans on it out there at second as it gets right by him. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
The batter, number 4.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Eric Campbell makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number 15.
Christopher Jones steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Christopher Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Settling in now, Christopher Jones. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Second baseman. Christopher.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Revere is after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner at first had to wait and see if that ball was going to get caught or not.
Michael Franco steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Looking for his 10th strikeout. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set. Number 38 will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, having a pretty nice one with the bat. Multi-hit games are always nice to come by.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Sano is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Boy, these guys.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire.
And the run is in to score from third. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And his game of hide-and-seek ends as he's tagged out to end the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Phillies 1. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 5-1. So long from Philly.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run on 13 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.
It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. Now, he's been crushing the ball lately, hitting over 450 in the last 10 games. He's doing a great job of going with what he's given. He's making them pay when it's a mistake pitch.
Willie Peralta will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got 99 losses.
Stepping in, Christopher Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Peralta pauses. First pitch on the way. Scorched to third. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Charlie Blackmon is one of the most efficient route-running outfielders in the game. You combine that with his great speed, it allows him to cut down deep fly balls in the gap. I mean, he's routinely robbing.
Settling in now, Christopher Jones, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Nope. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. That evens it up 1-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Peralta into his motion. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. We're back to Wisconsin right after this. Willie Peralta comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. The 0-1 on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Jones comes up with. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The batter.
Well, he really bunched him up on that two-seam fastball right there. That's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
Christopher Jones stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Jones.
Smoked on the ground left side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
He's gotten off to a really slow start here in April. Well, maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
Michael Franco will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Runners off for second. Right side, hit hard. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. The throw to third.
He's in there.
And he is in there.
And things are starting to change for the worse out there. This is a guy who hadn't...
Number 38 will dig in. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts thus far.
Yeah, a tough one at the plate for him so far with the 2 punch-outs. But hey, that's going to happen to you at times, and you just have to have a short memory in this game.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
Well, this is going to get him a run closer. A simple ground ball here plates the runner from third, and we're back now to a 1-run game.
So striding in, number 33, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Michael Franco steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Woodson racing back. Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it's now 6-3.
Well, he was close to getting out of this.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Phillies win this one 7-4. Good night from Milwaukee.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Brewers, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.
Afternoon baseball now from lovely Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Christopher Jones will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
No one out with a runner at second. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Eric Karros, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Squared that one up just a little late. A pause and the 0-2. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home, and a relay home, and he's safe.
And these guys hitting 3, 4, 5, they're the ones that are going to have to produce if these guys are going to have any chance of contending this year. He comes through here with a well-struck RBI double.
Maikel Franco will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Suarez scoops it up and taken in out there for the first out. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. With a moment now, let's look at how the Brewers align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Number 23 stands in. On the ground to second base. This could be. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well, I think he's got the right.
Christopher Jones steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads. Charlie Blackmon ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out. Leading off the inning, Christopher Jones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Woodson is there to put this one away, and it takes just one pitch to record the first out of the seventh. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Christopher Jones. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one.
0-1's the count.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Suarez is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Brewers win it 5-3. So long from Milwaukee.
They left 19 men on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes.
MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Andrew Faulkner is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a real nice year, averaging almost a strikeout per inning. We'll see how he does in this one.
Christopher Jones will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Phillies on top, 1-0. Richie Woodson will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
Popped high in the air. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He's been hitting the cover off the ball lately, batting over .350 in the last 10 games.
Christopher Jones is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Hit to short. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Christopher Jones digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Looking to minimize the damage here. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game. Michael Franco will stand in now with 3 home in the inning already and 2 more ducks out there at second and third.
And a chance to really put up a crooked number here with just a simple base hit.
A dive, and he knocks it down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And not in time as the second run scores. Christopher Jones steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. Throw over to first, and he's back standing.
Keeping him close.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And that is not good.
Here's the 0-2. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Phillies will have to be content. Richie Woodson will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Into the box now, Christopher Jones. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year really well, hitting over 300 on the year.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Comes set with the 0-1. Not the greatest at bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
And you won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
I know my job here is to be an analyst and to try and add some insight to what's happening on the field, but folks, words cannot describe how badly he got pulled on that pitch. I'm not even going to try.
Number 11 will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here.
And now he's hitting left-handed, where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. He tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
Ground ball left side. Oh, look at Franco. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Oh, what a great effort right there just to get it.
Number 23 makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no good reason.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Phillies have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.